way to
Vegas.
Las Vegas. Woo! My husband Stuart and I decided to visit Las Vegas for the Christmas holidays. The plan was to drive from Texas to Nevada in 50 hours, across 3 states and 2 time zones. Now, from Texas to Nevada takes around 19 hours driving, but as Stuart was the designated driver for the trip, it was only reasonable to factor in time to rest and recuperate. So come along with us and get some ideas for your next road trip, or simply enjoy being a backseat passenger as we take you on our 50-hour long journey. At this time, there was a cold front going across all of the US, so the temperature was below freezing for most of the trip. So while I did schedule some fun sightseeing stops in between, I wasn't too hopeful and just decided to feel it out as we go. Texas is actually the largest producer of oil in the US, and that's why the price of gas is usually cheapest in Texas. This was actually my first time seeing oil rigs over here, so that was kind of cool, and it's also my first time seeing a windmill farm up close and personal. They are so massive and so very, very mesmerizing. I absolutely loved it, and I could just watch them spin all day long. Texas is actually also the largest producer of alternative energy in the US. I'm recording so much of it and only like 10 seconds gonna make it to the vlog. Hello my people. So I asked Stuart what snack he wants, and he chose the hardest. I shouldn't even have put this as a snack. We women, see what we do for our men. That's 2 trains. Yeah, it is. They're passing each other. How cool.
Where is this guy on? What is he trying to do? Why are they driving so fast and everything is so close? What is going on? You know, let me hurry up and get out of here. Well, that thing's actually pretty good.
What? This? You know how long I tried to convince this guy to eat crackers and peanut butter?
That's pretty good.
And it's easier than cheese.
No.
Yes, because you don't have to be slicing.
I sliced it once.
And what? Just nibble?
Yep.
You just have to uncivilized people. Our first stop was in Amarillo, Texas, a 5-hour drive, which just gives you an idea of how large Texas is. We drove for 5 hours and we were still in Texas. The sunrises and sunsets were so breathtaking. We saw these lights blinking and we were wondering what kind of UFO thing is that. And after a quick Google search, we learned that they were actually lights attached to the windmills to warn aircrafts that there's a tall object there, and they are all synchronized to light together, so you definitely can't miss it, but at the same time it definitely looks quite eerie. Good morning, Amarillo. Daniel City. Okay, you can't see, but it's very cold actually. You see? Let's go! We spent the night in the hotel and hit the road early the next morning before sunrise, so we didn't get a good look at Amarillo, but that city was fairly large with some tall buildings. It definitely seemed to be the metropolitan area of the entire Northwest Texas Panhandle. Other than that city, everywhere else was given very remote vibes. By the way, a lot of this I didn't know before, but that's why I love road trips. It expands your knowledge exponentially compared to simply hopping on a plane and sleeping through the trip. You learn of new towns, you see how they live there, things they do there that you may not have a clue about. It's just all very enlightening. And of course, you guys know I'm a little obsessed with trains. I feel like a Tony Woo. If you guys haven't seen that series, please do yourself a favor. You can thank me later. Look at this train. Oh my, whoa. Look how long. Oh, you seen it? We made it to New Mexico. Land of enchantment. Let's go! It's actually one of the coldest days in history. So we out here surviving. Can you see? So we're ready. Let's go. Water temperature is 61 degrees Fahrenheit. What's that? Oh, yeah, so oh wow, this is 200 feet. What are the X's? Extreme restriction. Wow. Can you imagine being trapped down there? And then it comes up. Wonder what the balloons are for.
Oh, it's a rope to help you get people down to the bottom.
Oh, okay. This is the scuba diving picture in here. Oh, look how clear it is.
Very clear.
How cool is it?
It's not cold.
It's not?
It's not like cold like on
Oh, okay. Maybe that's why it's has the steam on top. Wow, it's totally clear. Nice. You could literally see straight through, and that's the deep hole down there. That's cool, right? In summer, this would be really nice. Look, you can see the
the rope.
yeah. You can actually see the rope too.
Oh yeah.
Wow, that's really deep. You could jump off from there. I saw people jumping off from that point right there. Yeah.
I was so good at.
Yeah, I know you would. And this is a baby one that you could jump off here.
Oh.
You know, I would do this one. There's ice on the grass right there. Maybe one day we'll be back here in the summer. Can take a swim, but right now, no. The water mightn't be too bad considering how cold out it is, but sooner or later you have to get out of the water and you're gonna freeze. Can you imagine 81 feet? That's really deep. This is the little town of Santa Rosa, but guys, look at how quiet and quaint this town is. So cute, right? Babe, I think, didn't we come from that way?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We're just gonna explore a little bit.
No, the GPS them.
Oh. Okay, so this is the quaint little town, and look, all the streets are like quiet. There's no movement. Oh, look, the car. This feels like a movie, right? Like an end of world kind of movie.
Like Get Out.
Oh, look, all these streets are so quiet. This is Santa Rosa in New Mexico. Very, very quiet. I feel like we should whisper.
That was leader.
Albuquerque, next stop. Albuquerque is the largest town in New Mexico, so it is great that it's directly on our route so that we can stop by. There was this huge mountain sitting right next to Albuquerque. The highest mountain I have ever seen before this was the highest one in my home country, and that is about 3,000 feet high. This mountain is 10,600 feet high, so more than 3 times higher than my reference point for a high mountain. And the even crazier part is Mount Everest is 3 times higher than this mountain. That is just mind-blowing. Anyway, we stopped by this diner on Route 66, which had a 50s themed decor. Actually, much of Route 66 has stores decorated in 50s theme, which is very cool. Route 66, by the way, was one of the original highways in the US, but is no longer part of the highway system. We saw a lot of houses there that were in traditional adobe architecture, and also most of them had minimal grass because we were told that the water rates were quite pricey there. Then we were back on the desert roads.
That is bad.
Oh no.
I hope he's okay. You see, if this was ever Jamaica.
Where was? Oh, look at this delay. Ouch. I wonder how that happened. Can you imagine that the first time when they drop?
That's rough.
So, look at this traffic.
Look at all these trucks. I've never seen so many trucks in one line before.
Yeah, boy. They own this road, boy.
Yeah, he burned them road.
Yeah. Oh no. Right now, all the logistics people like.
Crazy. What do you mean there's a crash? What? Oh no!
It's Christmas Eve. This is a good part of the. It's like they're not gonna waste no gas. But you think it's not even in the road, so. Look at the traffic on that road in the back there. And there's traffic on this road here. This huge trailer truck was tailing us. These trailers are so annoying on the roads. We literally just passed an accident just a few miles back, and now this trailer was on our tail. I was so close to reporting him to the police. He was driving so recklessly. And a few hours later, we made it to Arizona, the Grand Canyon state. Arizona was definitely the most picturesque state we passed through, not surprisingly. A lot of the land here is actually Native American reserves. We spent the Christmas Eve night in Winslow with plans to set out very early in the morning to catch the sunrise. Okay, so this is our room as you enter the door. This is a closet here with fur coats and has an iron and our jackets there. And then over here we have the bathroom, the shower, toilet, basin, huge mirror, very nice. And then we have a full-length mirror here and the bed here, and a sofa to lounge on, desk to work on, TV, large LCD TV, a microwave, and a mini fridge. They didn't leave anything for us, but that's okay. And I'm tired. I did no driving and I'm so tired. How is that possible? Being a co-pilot of a passenger princess takes a lot of work. It's not for the faint of heart, okay? Don't get it twisted. We are in Winslow in Arizona. So we decided to break up our trip, which is a very good idea. If you're doing road trips, especially if you're not like experienced, so we don't have to drive through the night and we could get some rest and recharge and get ready for tomorrow. Why am I filming in the dark? There's actually no light here, so I have there's a lamp. Okay, yeah, maybe I should do that over again. This lighting is so much better. It's also winter, so sleeping in our car would not have been really ideal. It is below freezing point right now. Yeah. So I'm gonna freshen up now and eat. Oh, let me show you my snack bin. It's so cute. Okay, so this is our snack bin. We have some Ritz crackers over here. We have some peanut butter over here. Here we have some pretzels. Here we have some almonds. Here we have some persimmon. You all know I love my persimmons. And some apples and an orange. And we have some blueberries and grapes in this one. It's being depleted. And some banana bread, delicious banana bread in this one. And some trail mix and biscuits. This has so much sugar. Do not recommend. It was so sweet. Look at that, 11 grams of added sugar. No, too much. So I don't know, it'll be eaten on one glorious day. And then granola. We took this from the hotel. We see that last night. And I don't know how many. I'm sure this has a lot of sugar in it as well. So for a rainy day, guys. But isn't this cute? Came in very handy today on our road trip. So highly recommend making a snack bin like this. Yeah. Bye-bye. Okay, so this is the time we're leaving out. 5 a.m. to catch the sunrise. Let's go. This is the same highway we were on yesterday, I-40. And can you see, there's nobody except that guy and that guy. The road is clear. We don't have to deal with any trailer trucks. This is great. All the way driving in the complete darkness. There are no road lights. It is so much better not having to deal with those trailers. So we just left by Winslow and we got some tea from the hotel, and they had other breakfast items, but it was all sugary stuff, so we skipped it and just got some tea to make sure we're nice and warm for our trip. And yeah, we're on the go. So we'll see you at the top of the Grand Canyon for the sunrise. Merry Christmas, by the way. I don't know when you're gonna see this video, but today's Christmas Day. So Merry Christmas, everyone. The only bad part about driving in darkness is that you can't see. I'm sure there are views outside, but you can't see. And that's the only bad part. But this free road without these trailers, especially the wild ones, it's perfect for driving. We're close. Let's go. That's our buddy there.
That's our buddy. He stopped? Why he stopped?
Maybe he thinks we're following him. Oh wow, the whole town is so passive. Okay, so this is Tusayan. Yep, entering Tusayan. Elevation is 6,000. Wow, look at all the pretty lights. Oh wow. They went all out. Very nice. And the village is so quiet. Everybody's still asleep. Come on, guys, wake up. Let's go see the sunrise. Actually, you can kind of see the sun is starting to, the sky is starting to get a little light. But we're almost there, 14 more minutes. Merry
Christmas!
Hello, welcome to the Grand Canyon. We made it, and there are not enough words to really describe how magnificent this view is. There are a lot of people here actually, so it's nice to be part of a community that came here on Christmas Day 2023. And I feel like we can make this a ritual of going somewhere on Christmas Day. This is so beautiful. And it's winter right now. The best time to come would be like spring or fall. That's when the temperature is not too hot, not too cold. We are all gloved up. I have on like 4 layers right now. And my fingers are still very cold. My toes are very like about to fall off cold. But this is worth it. It's definitely worth it. And what else can I say? Just amazing. We're going to take a walk around the trail, the rim trail, and continue to watch this and enjoy this magnificent sight before us. The Grand Canyon is the most unbelievably stunning place I have ever seen in my whole entire life. It literally looks like a painting, literally. Your mind knows it's real, but you're looking at it and trying not to see a painting. Just wow. They had a 3D model of the Grand Canyon at the observation deck, and one of the employees was giving us a rundown on the place. It basically started off as one massive plain, completely flat, like 6 million years ago. My mind can't even begin to comprehend how long 6 million years ago was. Just wow. The Grand Canyon was formed by the Colorado River passing through it. The sheer force of the river and all the boulders and sand that it brought with it, it started eating out of the plateau bit by bit, chunk by chunk. And after millions and millions of years, you end up with this canyon. And in addition to the river, natural elements interacting with the rocks also cause the rocks to erode to shape what we know as the Grand Canyon today. This is so true. Definitely looks like a painting. And we would love to come back and hike a trail below the rim to the other side. Hike from over here all the way through there up to the another rim. Wouldn't that be cool? One day, guys. I found you, Mount Trumbull. The sun is actually coming out, so it's not below freezing point anymore. Imagine that's what warm feels like these days. Yeah. Not below freezing. I just came across this sign and totally agree with it. Edge of vastness. Gazing upon this view, one is struck by the canyon's vastness. The mind struggles to comprehend it. Try to describe the canyon size in words. Try to measure in our minds the canyon's depth, width, and length. We are minuscule in comparison. But still, through the keen receptivity of our senses, we can appreciate Grand Canyon's immensity. It really looks like a green screen right here. And after spending the entire morning at the Grand Canyon, we continued on our journey to Las Vegas. And by the way, this is the view that we missed this morning when we were driving in the dark. And also, please recognize how many cars are now making their way in. So, would highly recommend you get an early start, especially if you're going during peak times. But the Grand Canyon was definitely a bucket list kind of item, and I would really love to return one day. The camera doesn't really do justice with capturing the epic views along the route. At every other bend, we were like, wow, ooh, ah. The drive to Arizona was very scenic. And one day, I do hope to visit the capital of Phoenix to see what that part of Arizona is like. We were back on Route 66 trying to visit another one of the 50 Steam restaurant. It was Christmas Day though, so although they were saying they were open online, they were actually closed, which I can't hate them for, you know. So we just grabbed something quick to eat and continued on our merry way, eager to finally make it to our destination. And after 50 hours of being nomads, dozens of conversations and Google searches, we finally arrived at our hotel to begin our Las Vegas adventure. So subscribe to see our Las Vegas trip up next. Oh, look, it has a pine.
Oh, nice.
Look at you, Queen Bee. What's the best part?
Spending time with you.
I paid him to say that.